Title: Samsung Electronics Future Prospects in the U.S. 5G Transmission Equipment Market. Introduction. The 5G revolution is underway, and Samsung Electronics is poised to be a major player in the U.S. 5G transmission equipment market. The company has already made significant inroads in the market, securing contracts with major U.S. carriers like Verizon and AT&T. In this article, we will explore the future prospects for Samsung Electronics in the U.S. 5G transmission equipment market, looking at the current state of the market, the competitive landscape, and Samsung's strengths and weaknesses. Current state of the U.S. 5G transmission equipment market. The U.S. 5G transmission equipment market is growing rapidly, driven by the increasing demand for high-speed, low-latency connectivity. The market is dominated by a handful of major players, including Nokia, Ericsson, and Huawei, but Samsung Electronics has emerged as a serious contender in recent years. According to a report by Research and Markets, the U.S. 5G infrastructure market is expected to grow at a CAGR of 26.1% between 2020 and 2025. This growth is being fueled by a number of factors, including the deployment of 5G networks in major cities, the increasing adoption of IoT devices, and the development of smart cities. Competitive landscape in the U.S. 5G transmission equipment market. The U.S. 5G transmission equipment market is highly competitive, with a handful of major players vying for market share. Nokia, Ericsson, and Huawei are the leading players in the market, with Nokia holding the largest share of the market as of 2020. Samsung Electronics is a relatively new entrant in the U.S. 5G transmission equipment market, but the company has already made significant strides. In 2020, Samsung secured a major contract with Verizon to provide 5G transmission equipment for the carrier's network. The company has also secured contracts with AT&T and US Cellular to provide 5G transmission equipment. Strengths of Samsung Electronics in the U.S. 5G transmission equipment market. Samsung Electronics has a number of strengths that give it an advantage in the U.S. 5G transmission equipment market. One of the company's biggest strengths is its ability to provide end-to-end 5G solutions, from network equipment to consumer devices. Samsung Electronics is also well positioned to take advantage of the growing demand for 5G infrastructure in the U.S. The company has a strong presence in the U.S. market, with a large customer base that includes major carriers like Verizon and AT&T. In addition, Samsung Electronics has invested heavily in research and development to advance its 5G technology. The company has developed a number of innovative solutions, such as virtualized RAN and massive MIMO, that give it an edge over its competitors. Weaknesses of Samsung Electronics in the U.S. 5G transmission equipment market. Despite its strengths, Samsung Electronics also has some weaknesses that could hinder its growth in the U.S. 5G transmission equipment market. One of the company's biggest weaknesses is its lack of experience in the U.S. market. Nokia and Ericsson, in particular, have deep roots in the U.S. market and have established relationships with many of the major carriers. Another weakness of Samsung Electronics is its limited product portfolio. While the company has made significant strides in providing 5G transmission equipment, it still lags behind competitors like Nokia and Ericsson in areas like core network equipment and OSP/BSS. Future prospects for Samsung Electronics in the U.S. 5G transmission equipment market. Despite these weaknesses, the future prospects for Samsung Electronics in the U.S. 5G transmission equipment market are promising. The company has already secured major contracts with Verizon and AT&T, and its end-to-end 5G solutions are well suited to the needs of the U.S.